We are at the forefront. We are in the early days of a cryptocurrency revolution. Now, as you know, I have turned into somewhat of a Bitcoin maximalist, as in I believe the majority of your portfolio should be in Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin has led the charge for years. I think it's going to continue to lead the cryptocurrency charge for years, if not for decades. And it's really the only coin at this point that's truly seen as a store of value. And Bitcoin is the one that everybody wants to hold. Now, I think the majority of your portfolio should be in Bitcoin, yes. But I do think that there are a select few altcoins that have real use case and real value that are also going to lead the charge going into 2019. And one of those is basic attention token. So some big news coming out of basic attention token and Brave, and we're going to talk about that right now. And if you want to be a part of the cryptocurrency revolution, feel free to subscribe to the channel, join our team. We show you the green flags. We show you the fundamentals on a daily basis, almost trying to prove to you that cryptocurrency will rise again, bigger than ever. So let's get into this. Let's talk about basic attention token and see if you don't agree with me that basic attention token is one of the altcoins that will lead the charge for cryptocurrency going into 2019 in this whole next decade. So you can't talk about basic attention token without mentioning Brave browser, because the two go hand in hand. And Brave browser is so good. They've had great growth up until this point, and they're going to have even better growth. And normal people who aren't involved in cryptocurrency are going to come for Brave, and then they're going to stay for basic attention token. So let me tell you about Brave. So Brave is a superior browser to that of Google, to that of Safari, and I've always thought that they were just as fast as Chrome, if not faster, and apparently they are faster. But more than that, unlike Google, Brave doesn't harvest your data. You're not a product to them, so why use a browser that treats you like one? I mean, we've seen throughout even just this past year that Google has been hacked, and the data that they collect from you has been stolen by people, and that's worth a lot of money, and I don't like that. And so besides that, Brave is just generally, they're focused on privacy. They're focused on user data protection. They're focused, and this is the biggest one, zero ads. So with Brave, they've built a better mousetrap. With Brave, ads are a thing of the past. And I just got this laptop, so my estimated time saved is only 16 minutes at this point because I just downloaded this. But it tracks it for you. How many ads were blocked? How much time did you save? Plus, you can also use this on your mobile device, which I do. And if you do, you can listen to YouTube videos on your phone with the screen locked or turned off, which is also really nice. And you won't see any ads, which is detrimental to the few cents I make with the ads that run on these videos. But still, use Brave browser anyway. It really is really good. So the question is, where does the cryptocurrency come in? Well, here's the thing. Once you download Brave browser, if you want, you can opt in to seeing some ads. And if they do show you the ads and you opt into that, you will get paid in basic attention tokens. And you can see right here that they have a basic attention token wallet built right in, comes standard when you download Brave browser. Plus, if you are a content creator or if you are a publisher, as they call them, if you're a publisher, you can be tipped in basic attention tokens from people who appreciate you. And we're going to get into more of that in a second. So Brave and basic attention token, they just had a great 2018. And I'm going to show you what growth they've had this past year despite a down market. And you tell me if you're not bullish on them going into 2019. So let's check this out. And by the way, if and when you receive value in this video, hit the like button. It's a small thing you can do that says, hey, I appreciate you going over this stuff with me, because the mainstream media, listen, there's going to be a cryptocurrency revolution, but it will not be televised because the mainstream media doesn't cover any of this. Anyways, let's get into this. So Brave in 2018, or throughout the past year, Brave passes 5.5 million monthly active users and features over 28,000 verified publishers. So 2018 highlights include 5x MAU growth, major products redesign, and key partnerships. So as we look ahead to 2019 and our upcoming Brave 1.0 release with Brave ads that will reward users for their attention with basic attention tokens. So this ad thing I told you about where you can opt into ads that hasn't been implemented yet, but it's coming in 2019. And we wanted to share with you some of our 2018 milestones and thank our users and partners for their support in this last year. So 2018 Brave and basic attention token highlights include 5x user growth within 1 million with 1 million monthly active users at the beginning of 2018. Now they have over 5.5 million monthly active users, and we're excited about the further growth in 2019 that will be fueled by the release of our 1.0 desktop browser, as well as BAT rewards that users will be able to reap from our upcoming opt-in Brave ads. Besides that, they have improved their speed, 22% increase in speed for their desktop browser. Also, they support nearly all Chrome extensions, which is why I'm able to highlight right here. And as you know, Brave Rewards are coming. Mobile growth. So within the past year, 10 million downloads in August, so probably a lot more by now. 20% of our users on desktop and 80% on mobile, and we anticipate even more adoption on mobile platforms as Brave Rewards and Basic Attention Token are coming to Android and iOS this year. 7x growth for verified publishers. So if you want to opt into this and be tipped by people who support your work, you can become a verified publisher. And what at the beginning of the year was 4,000 now is 28,000 verified publishers, including YouTube channels, Twitch streamers, who they just added support for in March. And yeah, we actually are one of those people that you could tip with Basic Attention Token. You don't have to, we don't do this for tips, but it is a pretty cool feature. And, this is also why I say this is going to lead the cryptocurrency revolution, because more YouTubers and more influencers and more content creators are going to be getting into this in 2018. And I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about Tonevase or Cryptos R Us or Crypto Chico. I'm talking about other content creators like PewDiePie or like, Steven Crowder or the Young Turks or anybody like that. Joe Rogan or David Rubin or any of those people will be able to opt into this as a way to, just reap some rewards, I guess, for creating content. And as you know, Patreon, a lot of people don't like Patreon anymore. This could be a solution. Besides that, of course, expanded privacy work. They have new partnerships. You can read about that on your own time. Basically, that's the stuff I wanted to cover with you. You can hear more about what's in store this year by listening to our CEO, Brendan Eich's recent presentation at the Web Summit, The Coming Privacy by Default Era, which is pretty cool. So right now, Basic Attention Token is trading for 13 cents. If you're going to get it on an exchange, I would probably recommend Binance. And if not, just download the Brave browser and you can just get some Basic Attention Token added right to your wallet. Pretty interesting. All right, let's move on. I wanted to highlight 2 U.S. states that are bullish on cryptocurrency. Now, as you know, the U.S. is kind of dragging its feet, providing clarity with regulations, and they're dragging their feet in supporting cryptocurrency, which might turn out to be a bad move for America, because then these other countries are going to pull ahead when it comes to technology. But on the state level, 2 states are bullish on cryptocurrency. So Nevada and Colorado. Let's see what they're up to. So Nevada issues almost 1,000 marriage certificates on Ethereum. And I mean, really, the story is the headline right there. But just so you know, blockchain technology has already found its way into local government services in the United States, but Nevada particularly is proactive. Specifically, the use of blockchain to issue digital marriage certificates to counties in the Silver State had already integrated the technology or were running trials. So in total, 950 such digital certificates which use smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain for security have been issued to couples residing both within and outside Nevada since April of 2018. However, according to local officials, willingness to automatically accept the new format is mixed. Some people say, nah, I don't use email, so I don't want it. All right, whatever. In 2017, Nevada became the first state to exempt blockchain transactions from tax obligations. Another reason why Nevada is doing good. Lawmakers in nearby Colorado are reviewing plans to exempt digital tokens from various security laws as well, which brings us to our next story. Colorado considers bill giving cryptocurrencies limited exemptions from security laws. So we know the big problem is that every transaction, every time you send cryptocurrency to a new wallet, in America, I know it's crazy, it's technically a taxable event, which certain lawmakers and the public in general think is outrageous. Now, Colorado is trying to do away with that. So we salute you, Colorado. We salute you, Nevada. Next news story. Pandya X has recently premiered a prototype for their new blockchain-based phone at the 2019 Consumer Electronics Show, and this just got written up on PCMag.com. So this is interesting. You know, this is, again, cryptocurrency becoming mainstream. So Pandya X Phone, an Android-based phone that uses a blockchain technology to create encrypted phone calls and send texts, has just premiered at CES, Consumer Electronics Show. And this is the write-up. The device we saw was a prototype, and Pandya X wouldn't talk much about the specs. It was big but handsome, with unusual square corners. The phone won't come out until the third quarter of this year, and the hardware specs could still be updated, said Marcus LeBlanc, acting manager of global support at Pandya X. The point here is the software. The phone can be operated in normal Android mode, but swipe to the side and you're in blockchain mode, which uses Pandya X's distributed ledger to make end-to-end encrypted calls and texts to other X phones. The device's individual blockchains don't hold the entire ledger. Rather, the phones act as nodes on the network and request other information from other trusted nodes. Pandya X's blockchain-based networks create an encrypted mini-internet within the internet, LeBlanc explained. The phones find each other using addresses stored in their blockchains. Then, you can make voice-over IP calls or access public content stored on other X phone devices using a proprietary protocol. Everyone has their own unique handle on the chain. So this is just a prototype at the moment. It will be interesting when this comes out and if people have a good experience using it. It is an interesting concept. And even if I'm rooting for this one, but even if this prototype doesn't work, you better bet that tons of competing companies went to the same Consumer Electronics Show, and this is all on the radar of the big guys. That's what I think. You know, we're priming the pump right now. The snowball is gaining traction. Next up. So this final piece of news that I wanted to share with you is called Top 5 Bitcoin Debit Cards 2019 edition, and it's just a really nice curation and collection. If you wanted to do this, you could carry around a debit card that would allow you to spend real Bitcoin or real altcoins, which is pretty cool. You know, this is what everybody thinks of when they think of adoption. And, it's just interesting to look at. So the first one, I actually wanted to go to I'm not going to go through all of these, but I actually wanted to go through number 5 first, which is Shift Cryptocurrency Card. You can see this right here. Looks really nice. You can see how it connects to an app in your phone, or you can spend it on Crunch Fitness, Amazon.com. And what I liked about it, because a lot of people have Coinbase, is that Shift Cryptocurrency Debit Card is created by Coinbase. cryptocurrency exchange, the largest in the United States. So the Visa debit card allows users to transact across the world in any acceptable store using Visa payments. The Shift card is available in only 46 states and limits the physical card to the US alone. The ATM withdrawals within the country are charged at $2.50, with the international withdrawals charging at $3.50 for fees. The card costs a flat rate of $20 and no monthly maintenance fees. So the pros: the card is pricey, but saves the user money in the long run as it has no maintenance fees. It's connected to your Coinbase account directly, and you can see this nice little app right here. Has no conversion fees for international withdrawals. And then the cons are it's only available in the US, which I know most of our subscribers are. There's in the US, and then we also have a lot in the UK and Australia and all across the globe. Coinbase, another con, is geographically limited to only 32 states in Europe and North America. So that was the one card I wanted to show you, but there are plenty of options. It would be pretty cool whipping this out and paying in Bitcoin. Of course, you're using, Visa payments, which, is a third party, kind of goes against the purpose of cryptocurrency. So, whatever. Use it if you want. I just wanted to point this out to you that this is a thing and you can take advantage of it. All right. Thank you all very much. Once again, this is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. Did you like today's video? Let me know what you liked about it. Will you be using one of these crypto debit cards? Will you be moving to Colorado or Nevada? Or will you be downloading Brave browser or putting basic attention token on your radar?